Welcome to the story you probably didn't learn in history class, the Great Emu War of 1932. If you ever wondered if humanity could lose a war to a bird, well, spoiler alert. Picture this, a trained soldier, equipped with the latest military hardware fleeing in panic, but not from enemy troops, from a very large, very annoyed bird. It sounds like a bad cartoon, but this is a genuine piece of history where humans literally lost a war against an avian opponent. To understand how this epic defeat happened, we first have to set the stage. It's Western Australia, 1932. The setting is idyllic. Post-World War I farmers settling into their new lives, cultivating their wheat crops. Life was calm, quiet, and peaceful. The farmers expected predictable challenges, like drought or economic hard times. But Mother Nature had other plans, and those plans involved 20,000 flightless, fast-running terrorists. Suddenly, a drought drove approximately 20,000 emus from the inland wilderness directly onto the farmland, consuming crops and smashing fences with zero remorse. The farmers were completely overwhelmed. Imagine spending months growing food, only for giant prehistoric birds to treat it like an all-you-can-eat buffet. This wasn't just a pest problem. This was an economic disaster demanding immediate intervention. The sight of the overwhelming emu population made the farmers desperate. They needed help. And they needed firepower. So, the government of Australia decided to respond in the most logical way possible by deploying the Royal Australian Artillery, equipped with machine guns. Yes, they declared war on the emus. The conflict officially began in November 1932. The military arrived, machine guns mounted on trucks, ready to put an end to the feathered tyranny. Surely, this would be a quick victory for humanity. But the emus had a few tricks up their sleeves. They are surprisingly resilient, incredibly fast, and have a unique ability to shrug off machine gun fire. The soldiers quickly realized this wasn't a static target practice. It was a highly mobile, coordinated skirmish. When fired upon, the emus didn't panic. They scattered, splitting into small, intelligent groups, making it nearly impossible for the soldiers to aim effectively or hit more than a few at a time. After repeated failed attempts and a surprising amount of wasted ammunition, the military commander declared the operation a failure. The emus had won the war. And that is how humanity's first and only war against birds ended in a complete, feathered victory. The Emu War remains a hilariously humbling moment in Australian history, where nature proved its superiority against industrial weaponry. Remember that sometimes, the weirdest stories are the real ones. Thanks for watching.